looking towards continuing this rebuild, so to speak, we're going to read an article from the Star here that says Sheffield Wednesday pursuing deal for former Chelsea midfielder to continue the summer rebuild. Sheffield Wednesday's work in the summer transfer window is by no means over, and now they're after former Chelsea midfielder NATHANIEL CHALOBAH. The 29-year-old is currently a free agent after leaving West Bromwich Albion, and as a defensive midfielder, it is a role that the Owls are in the process of trying to fill. It is thought that CHALOBAH, who came through the youth ranks at Chelsea and has also played for the likes of Watford and Fulham, is a target for Danny Rull as a new addition, and the hope is they're able to fend off the undoubted options that he has elsewhere in order to get him on board. CHALOBAH has a wealth of experience at this level, having made over 200 appearances in the Championship over the course of his career, but he also has 50 Premier League appearances to his name, as well as a senior England cap, a cameo in the win over the Spain in 2018. It remains to be seen how far down the line the Owls' interest is at this point. However, the former Napoli loanee will no doubt be seen as an exciting potential option if they are able to get the deal done that would see him make the switch to South Yorkshire. Jake, we're doing a Football Manager rebuild. NATHANIEL CHALOBAH. People are going, we're going to pay him a fortune sort of thing. No, he's a free agent. It's not worked at West Brom. No. I think it won't be a fortune, to be honest. I think it'll be a really shrewd signing, but what about you?
I think this would be very smart. He's a player we looked at last year and missed out on him.
A lot of that's happening.
Yeah, it seems like some of the players that we missed out on last time were kind of like, we want you to come, but we can't figure out either a deal or the gaffer back then couldn't convince you.
Or no manager at that point.
No manager at that point. Yeah, good point. And the thing with this one, he's a big upgrade on Vaulks. He's more physical, which Vaulks wasn't. And I think we've missed that kind of physical Semedo role where that person can just break the play up. And much of Vaulks were good at it. I think you need someone as a kind of build and height to be able to do it effectively. And
he's a proper CDM.
Yeah. He's not,
which is what we need.
He's not a makeshift. His job is CDM between defence and midfield. He's the one that breaks it all up. This will be a very shrewd signing if we pull it off. I've seen people go, why are West Brom letting him go? Then it's like, sometimes it doesn't work. Like, there's been a lot of like signing where we got like free agents, but why do they not want him? It's like, just because it's not worked there doesn't mean it's going to work here. It's a low risk signing with high reward. 29.
Depending on the wage packet, it becomes low risk and contract length. Obviously, there's risk with any signing sort of like this, but he's a good age. He's got a market value of 1.2 million euros. He was worth 7 million euros apparently back in 2018. Let's look at his career in terms of transfers, though. So this is all in euros, which is a bit annoying. But Watford, he moved from Watford to Chelsea. Oh, no, sorry. There was a loan fee. So he went on loan for 2 million. There was a 2 million loan fee involved in that when he went to Watford back in 2012, 2013. And then there was a loan fee for Nottingham Forest, 4 million. Yeah, the 4 million loan fee. And then Middlesbrough paid the same for him after that in 13, 14. So he's done a lot of fee. Oh, no, it's his market value. Why does that not just say fee? Ignore me. It was his market value. I'm reading the wrong thing. Basically, I read it backwards.
Well, I have to post in the document something for you that might make anyone who's doing a career mode happy.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. But yeah, no, that was his market value. So he started at 2 million and he rose through the ranks to 4 million for many years. And then his highest market value was in 2018 at 7 million euros there. He actually went to Watford permanently in 2017-18 for 6.3 million euros. So he's then moved on. It was an undisclosed fee when he went to West Brom, but West Brom paid something for him.
Yep.
So his
probably
market
why
value
we
dropped.
didn't get him.
Yes. Yeah. But he's not.
He played.
Yes, he's got the. I'll do the EFC card you've just put in the document, Jake. He's got a 71 rated silver, 55 pace, 60 one shooting, 66 passing, 71 dribbling, 69 defending, 72 physical. What I'm more sort of, it's nice to be linked with players you've actually heard of. I understand why you'd be slightly worried about his sort of fall off at West Brom and West Brom fans not being too complimentary about him, but sometimes we know this, it doesn't work at specific clubs.
No.
You know, for whatever reason.
To be fair, they're still not happy that they got Adam Reach still.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. I can't believe we paid that for him and then let him go on a free, but it happens. Actually, I can, because Wednesday we're in a state at this time. But what are you thinking about Chalobah, Jack?
I think he's ideal. I mean, he's the ideal Vaulks replacement, because he's got all the qualities that Vaulks had, plus the physicality that Jake mentioned, and plus I think he's got a few more ideas in terms of how he can see passages of play going forwards. I think Vaulks was good at winning the ball back or whatever, but I don't think he quite had the imagination anymore going forwards to play around a midfield, to set up attacking moves and that sort of thing. But I think Chalobah could bring a lot more of that to the game, and I think possibly that's why Danny might have said yes. You know, you've been a good servant to us at Wednesday, but Oxford's more the ideal place for you because they've got Cameron Brannigan that can sort of play alongside him and do a similar sort of thing. Whereas I think with the system Danny wants, it's just going to be the one like anchor man that Chalobah might suit quite well. And I just think that it's that sort of attacking nous that he might have above Will Vaulks. That obviously
I think he'll play. I think
what Danny wants to do.
I think what we'll probably do is we'll play him next to Barry, but he'll be literally like
he'll drop deeper.
He'll be the ball winner that drops deeper, and Bannon will go box to box, and then we'll play a 10 in front of him. I think that's what we'll do.
It depends who plays that 10, because where do you put like Windaf? Where do you put Ingleson and stuff like that?
There's a squad in it, Jake. They don't all play at once.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. We have not been used to having this many options in a long time.
We also don't know about the new players if they're going to work
isn't
out.
it?
So you need, yeah, but I still think it's one of those things where, like Windas's deal, for example. Windass for me, the good thing is about where we are is Windass isn't the first name on the team sheet. I'm not saying if depending on some of the players that we've got, you know, if we sign Pervader, the likes of that, I'm like, do I always start Windass over them? No, probably not. You know, but he's a good option now. We've got a squad that's there. I think potentially if he's on good money and Len Rule really wanted him, and the Lentz Rule ended up going to secure a deal for Windass, he probably does rate him a bit higher than that. But
if you want an interesting, one right now, if you're looking at players and what we're doing is at the moment, Beadle's 19, Valerie 25, Iorford 29. Bernardi 23 if he signed, Diaby 26, Lowe 27, Banham 34, Ingleson 26, Windaf 30, Lowe 29, Cadamartri 19. The average age of the squad currently 26. And then that's not including
which is
the
sort of prime becoming age is what you want. So I think in terms of Chalobah, we don't need to worry about, because usually when you're getting players at this stage, you're going, have you got injuries and things like that? You play 30, 33. There's two different figures. It's 33 or 36 times for West Brom last season, right?
Yeah.
But he played a lot, you know, so we've got a player that's coming in that's going to be available. And I'll be honest, like, I liked Vaulks a lot, but when we got to the championship, he won player of the year, right? So who am I to say anything? But like, I still just felt like there was more we could do in that position. And hopefully someone like Chalobah can offer more. Because if you remember, when we brought Diaby on, he looked like the player we wanted, you know?
Yeah.
And I think
all of that
Chalobah...
60 minute spell versus Preston, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
And hopefully Chalobah's more like that performance we saw there. For Wednesday.
I think Vaulks had to fit into that performance, and I think it was a case of it wasn't Vaulks' natural role, but like Danny said, he changed things to make things work, and he's not having to do that this year. He can put it how he wants it.
Yeah, it'd be a great signing. Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's not go stupid with it. 2-year deal sort of thing. Build on that.
Yeah.
He signed an 18-month contract for West Brom, so a 2-year deal is probably likely if it goes through. Let's see how that one develops.